look at what I got you. Look what I got you, dude. It's a book. It's a book on dogs. Sam likes books on humans. He likes to look at human faces. But I had this book on dogs, and I was curious if he would be interested in reading this. He likes to read a book. Don't you, Sam? He likes it. I'll put it on the table. Let's see if he what. Look at it. Read it. Want to read that book, Sam? This is definitely an experiment. I've never given him a book on dogs. I don't know how he's going to respond to it. He's lived around dogs. He was raised with a black lab. He really likes black dogs. He likes black cocker spaniels. He likes black puppies. He likes dogs. He lives with them. But he likes human beings. He likes to look at books with human beings in it. And I ordered one book that he really likes, which was like Faces of African Tribes or something. Something like that. He loved that book, and then it got left in the studio. There he's going to town on the cover. He's not really into the golden that's on the cover. Clearly, he's not really into that. But he liked that book, so I think I found him the same book and bought it. Should be coming in the mail. Yeah, that's either a golden or an Irish setter. I can't remember. It looks more like an Irish setter. He's not into it. He's not into it. I bet if there was a black lab on the front, he might not be chewing it up like that. But he's really, he's not into this cover. So I don't really know. A lot of times he'll just open the book up, but he doesn't like the dust jacket. He can turn the cover if he wants to. If he wanted to, he could open it up and see what's inside. So he can open it if he wants. But he was just like, fuck it. See, so there's Lassie. There's Lassie. I don't know how he's going to respond to Lassie here. It's not really. It's more like not really a photograph looking thing. He likes photographs. He doesn't really like drawings. He's not into that. He's not liking this book too much. It looks like that's my gut feeling, is he's not going to like it. Usually he's more interested in turning the pages and seeing what's in the book. It seems like he's already made a decision of what is in the book, and that's dogs. It's not that he doesn't like dogs, but I think that he sees himself higher than a dog, for sure. Like his status is higher. He sees himself as an equal. Where dogs, a lot of dogs that are confused see themselves as equal. I think he sees himself equal because he's a raven. I've always said this, like if ravens were the size of dump trucks, we'd really be in trouble. We'd just be a food source that just, chase us around and pull our arms off and stuff for fun. That's what he's doing right now. He's being destructive to the book. He's not really interested in looking at the pages. He's more interested in just screwing the book up. So he's going to town. See, he's like it's surgical how he's doing this. Like I don't know what he's doing. He looks like he's going to try and take out the whole page, half a page. He's not going for a rip. He's going for like a surgical approach to Lassie's face. Now, I have seen him do that too. I've seen him rip out pages of books and like he wants to save the picture. But he doesn't like the rest of the book, but he likes one picture. So he won't destroy the whole book, but he takes out individual pictures and saves those and doesn't want to hurt them. But this looks not like what he's trying to do here. This looks more like he is just going to screw this book up. He has a disregard, sort of, like he looks at dogs, cats, as not equals. Well, wait a minute, I take that back. He does have a ongoing relationship with my cat Bucket. It's adversarial to a point where there's a lot of sort of mock fighting going on. It's a cat that lives with birds and goes up there to kind of joust with him. He's doing a pretty good job actually of like, he could do it tighter. He could take out that half a page. I just have a sneaking suspicion he doesn't like it because it's set up the way that it is. It isn't like one picture. Or maybe he's trying to take the. I've seen him do that. It's just take the whole book apart so that it's separate pages, and that sort of looks like what he's doing. See how he's using his beak to sort of pry the cover off? I've seen him do that where he takes the cover and just makes it into like a paperback. Like he doesn't like that aspect of the book. I am looking forward to the book of the people from the African tribes coming because he really did enjoy that. He enjoyed that. There were very few pictures in there he did not like. You'll see him, like when he looks at pictures of, like a book with pictures of faces in it, he'll look at a page and then he'll turn it, and then he'll go back to that face that he liked. Like he'll look at it again, and then he'll start turning the pages again, and he might go 10 pages and then go back. That's not really what I'm seeing here. This is more or less like this is just I'm gonna rip the jacket off this book. See how he's doing it? He's going up the thing. He's doing it. How a person would probably do it if you wanted to rip the jacket off the book. As there he goes. He went to do something.
Oh, you're already ripping up the book? You don't like it?
I think at this point I might come in the
Sam,
room
you don't like that book?
to see what he's doing because I'm off doing stuff
Come here. Check it out,
and
though,
just
man.
to
This
see
is
what's
a good
going
book.
on.
Why
Yeah,
would
there
you
I
look
am.
for it? Look, there's pictures of dogs in here. You like dogs? Look at this. Who's that? Who's that look like? That looks like Ike. Maybe you better take another look at the book before you... Maybe you're judging it too harshly.
There's Sam. It's back again. Showing him the picture. I just opened it up by accident to a picture of a Labrador. And that lab looks a lot like the lab that he grew up with, which is my dog Ike that passed away, which was English stock. Ike's father was the winningest Labrador in the history of the breed. Looks like a Labrador should. I mean, English stock, big head, big, kind of short legs. Not like an American sort of field lab, not like that. Like it looks like a big-headed lab. A lot of people would ask me like, what's in that? What breed of dog is that? Or like, is that dog part Rottweiler? I'm like, no, that's a Labrador, and that's the way that they're supposed to look. So that's sort of what he's accustomed to. But like I said, he really does. He enjoys black dogs. He likes any black dog. It doesn't really matter. He also likes things that are the color black. He really enjoys that. He does like dogs. He does like dogs. He lives with a pigeon too named Hemiwinkle. He likes Hemiwinkle. He's not a killer. There's been mice in the house before, and Sam, Sam just sort of, doesn't do anything about it. I did have a pied crow though years ago that when I was living in Brooklyn, there was a couple rats that came in, and there's Sam again. This is a different shot, but the pied crow went after the rats. Here he is. I don't know what that was about. He decided not to turn the page. He just decided to come down, and he's looking at it. He's looking at it. He sees the picture of Ike, I'm sure. It's not Ike, but it is a dog that looks exactly like Ike. Most of the dogs that you would see at Westminster that are labs, they're all going to be related to Aquarius Centercourt Delight, which was Ike's father. Ike's name was Aquarius Lady Killer. But I didn't show him. I decided not to show him. The breeder wanted me to show him, and I didn't. It's just too much stress. I wasn't in a position to... See, notice this. That's Ike. But he did not... He didn't destroy the picture of Ike, clearly. That's what I'm sure he associates that picture with. I think there's a Vizsla on the page. Maybe it looks like there's like some labs that are yellow labs, but those real white-looking ones. I don't think he's into the Vizsla. He's known a Vizsla before. Now he's ripping it up. He's ripping up the Vizsla to come to another page of pointers. Now pointers, that he lives with the pointer Tonka. He knows Tonka. When he was young, he lived with Tonka. He was probably, I don't know, 4 by then or something, but he has a pretty good relationship with Tonka. They lived in the art studio together. You could see he's once again, here he goes. He's tearing the book in small pieces this time. It depends. It depends how he feels. Like it looks like he doesn't like that picture of those Goldens up there, clearly. But it doesn't seem, he might be trying to rip out the picture of Ike, to tell you the truth. I've seen him be very surgical about taking out one picture. That seems like what he's doing. He's taking out little strips. Looks like that's what he's going to do. He's just going to whittle the page down until it comes to Ike, and then he'll start ripping it up the other way. That's my suspicion. He's hitting it in the, he might be trying to take it apart still. I'm not quite sure. This isn't. It's really a crapshoot on what book you give him, other than pictures of humans. Pictures of humans are the books that really interest him the most. Definitely. He likes to look at human faces. I'm not sure what that's about, but that's what he likes to look at. Okay, he left and then he came back. And okay, so he's got food. He's got food, and he don't think that he's trying to feed the pictures. He's not an idiot. He just came over here probably to eat food and look at the pictures while he eats food. Or there is a very common thing that he does, is which he might hide some of the food underneath a page or two. Like he'll do that underneath a blanket. He'll do that, underneath a pillow. That's a crow and raven behavior that's very common. Is putting caches of food. It looks like what he might be doing. No, he's still eating it. He just wanted to get food and come over here and eat and look at his book. That, by the way, that's either some puppy food or cat food. He eats a lot of raw diet. I try and give him raw diet, something daily. He's been eating pork lately, because that's what Bucket and Mango have been eating, pork with calcium on it. Same thing as a cat. See, this is the picture of Ike. He's not destroyed it. He's not destroyed it, and he sort of stopped when he saw the picture of Tonka, too. That smaller picture really does look a lot like Tonka. Tonka's a brown and white German short hair with, some ticking on him. Not like the larger pointer is mostly brown. Tonka has a lot of white on him. It's really interesting to sort of watch him do this, and it really depends. Like Sam is into technology. He likes stuff like lighters. He likes stuff like anything like that, screwdrivers. He likes those, but he wouldn't like to see that in a picture. That would just be like a reason for him to just tear the book up totally.
Look at that, it looks like Tonka. Did you see this? It looks like Tonka. What do you think? What do you think? What do you think, Sam?
That book sucked.
Do you like that book? Do you? Do you like it?
Sucked.
What do you think? You don't look like you like it that much.
Dogs.
All right, Sammy. I got a better book coming for you, Sam. You know what book I got coming for you? There's people in it.
People.
Yeah, I see you didn't rip up the one that looked like Ike, huh?
Ikey.
You liked Ike, right? Look at that. Doesn't that look like Ike?
Ikey.
Look at that. That looks like your buddy Ike.
Buddy Ike.
Sammy, look. You didn't rip that one up either. 'Cause that looks like Tonka, your buddy Tonka.
Tonka.
Doesn't that look like Tonka?
Tonka.
Do you think that looks like Tonka, Sam?
Tonka.
It does, right? Doesn't it look like Tonka? Are you gonna rate the book? Do you think the book was good, or do you think the book was bad?
Bad book. No
Was it
human.
good?